Hey guys, how's it going? It's Knuckleball Nate again. So I'm just here to do the follow-up from last night, and I'm going to make the prediction for today as well. But first, I want to talk about last night. It was wasn't a great game for the Red Sox. Eduardo Rodriguez just didn't pull through. His pitching wasn't that great. He wasn't really changing speeds, and they were able to lock on to him pretty quickly, and they were able to get an early lead. And they just kept tacking on even after Eduardo Rodriguez had gotten relieved. They just kept figuring out the pitchers, and they kept tacking on runs. And it happens. I was totally wrong. And Mike Leake just pitched way better than anyone really expected. He pitched 8 shutout innings, and his pitch placement was just amazing. It was just, he was painting the corners, he was changing speeds, and he actually hit every speed from 77 miles per hour to 93 miles per hour. So that's a lot of speed change, and that's a great thing for a pitcher. So it was actually pretty outstanding to watch him just retire batter after batter after batter. So as sad as I am that the Red Sox did lose, I do like to see good pitching. So it was quite a performance on Mike Leake's part. But then, of course, they brought in their closer in the end, and he gave up a couple runs. So at least we didn't get completely shut out. We brought it in the bottom of the ninth and got a couple runs in. But now I want to talk about today's game. So today we got Chris Sale on the mound, and he's pretty good. He's got a nasty slider. He's got a really good fastball. He's 7 for 4 this year. 6 for 4 this year, and he's got a 2.74 ERA. So he's doing pretty well. He's not doing as well as he has in the past, but he's still doing pretty well. He's given up 10 home runs. He's given up 27 walks, and he's had 140 strikeouts. So for being about 90 games into the season, that's pretty good. But the Mariners' best batter against him is going to be, again, Nelson Cruz, who, not much of a surprise there considering he's been doing so well this season. He went 4 for 5 in the first game in the series, and last night he went 3 for 4, so he's been doing outstanding. He's only gotten out twice in his 9 appearances, so that's really good on his part. And in this first game, he got 7 RBIs alone because he hit those 2 3-run shots, and he got, on one single, he drove in an RBI. So, I mean, Nelson Cruz has been doing really well, so I think for the Mariners, he's going to be the player to watch tonight. And then the pitcher for the Seattle Mariners is going to be Marco Gonzalez, and he's been having an all right year too. He's got a better record than Chris Sale. He's 7 4. He's got a 3.80 ERA. This is actually one of his better seasons. Before playing with the Mariners last year, he was with the Toronto Blue Jays and the St. Louis Cardinals, and he did okay. Not as good as he's done in 2018. He was primarily a reliever, so this is actually one of his first seasons where he's like a primary starter. And the Mariners have given him that chance, and he's proved himself pretty well. 7 4 is nothing to scoff at. So he's given up 9 home runs, and he's got 74 strikeouts. So again, it's pretty average. Nothing really, to call home about. But I think the player that's going to give him the most trouble, and I think that's going to be J.D. Martinez, just because he's been so consistent throughout the series, and he's just been consistent throughout the year. So, and he's got, he's up there. I think he's top 3 for most home runs in the MLB. So, and RBIs as well. So I would be looking at him to make get some good hits in tonight, and hopefully get some RBIs and win the game for us. That's all I got for you guys today. Peace out. See you tomorrow.